This is Brian, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. I'm working on stat maxing here still, although we're getting closer to the end of it. Although I saved the worst ones for last, kind of. Luck and magic. At least I consider those to be the worst. Before I get to doing any more of that, though, why don't we go ahead and spend what I do have for luck and get that on the board. We should probably rearrange these, but I have so few right now that it doesn't really matter as much. And before I get all of those empty ones down there, I was going to go up here and catch a couple of the kind of more isolated single ones that are still empty. Almost caught up. Where's the next one gonna be? Okay, there's one there. Then I'm just kind of looking at where we want to go after that. Well, there's one more right here, so I guess we'll do that one next. And then it's gonna be quite a bit of backtracking to get over to here. There aren't exactly any empty nodes right along the path over here, though, either. I guess this would probably be the best place to go next, as far as sphere levels go. Let's actually see where we're at for luck. That brought me up to 51. It's not a bad start. I think the highest you really need to get it if you have everything else maxed out is probably like 70 or 80 from what I remember. So my plan now is to, well, actually one more thing quick. Let's sort these. Auto. And then manually. Put the high potion and the potion down here. So the top two slots will be empty, so that'll be where my spheres will go. And then we'll just go and see how many of these battles I can get done today and see how high we can get Wakka's luck. And if I get it over 100 at least fairly quickly, I might just hold there and try to get everybody else built up. And maybe we'll just hold off on doing more grinding on that so I can keep the playthrough by showing everything on screen and not cutting out too much and doing off screen. That was my plan before, but it just kind of thinking about it, I'm like, I would rather not have to cut. I knew that he countered that, but I'm expecting it to fill up Walker's overdrive. So if I just want him to get up to 100, I need like 50, so let's say 52 would mean I need 13 of these fights. Not that much. This will take out both of the others here, other than Waka. Is he going to use both or just bring up Orin? Yep, he's bringing both of them up. And this should take the guy out, as long as I hit it right. I think it's probably faster to touch the save spear there than to worry about healing in battle as much. Although, I'm not 100% sure on that. Shouldn't really matter who's hitting him here. He'll retaliate with Ultima. I get a little less damage by hitting him with Orin, but I think the 2 attack reels with Waka would be enough to take him out anyway. But that little extra shouldn't matter. Kind of wish he'd counter that with Ultima too, because the hydraulic press just doesn't quite fill that overdrive. Okay, still good there. And so far these fights are taking somewhere between 3 and 3.5 minutes. So let's just say 4 to be generous. Yeah, that'd still take most of the day to get up to 13 fights for it. And then we'll still need to fight the Earth Eaters. I think that's still doable enough, though, that I won't worry about breaking up and showing stuff off or doing stuff off screen. And it's also bound to happen. One of these times I'm sure that I'll miss that attack rail one time. Well, that probably extends the fight by about a minute or so if I do that. And we're burning through 3 Phoenix down per fight. So that'll be another thing to take into account to make sure I remember to replenish them eventually. Yeah, you should be able to skip his death animation if you want. Let's just go straight into it without doing any healing. Let's see how that works out for me. Gotta preempt this dragon. It still takes so long to get started. Well, he'll survive still. But it'll take both of them out. He gets so many turns. Well, no, actually, let's go ahead and just do this. I was gonna say let's heal him, but that hydraulic press is a percentage of health taken away. Kind of like a demi spell, I think, so better off waiting to use Curaga until after this. unless he would pull some kind of a... Oh, I guess I was wrong. Either way, walk us back up. Yeah, I was gonna say he might pull some kind of an audible and use a different move on me. So I'm not 100% sure what the hydraulic press does then. Is it a set amount based upon your max HP and not what you currently have? Possible, maybe. Go ahead and purge some of our weapon pickups here and see what they're worth. Well, there's an Auto Phoenix drop, but it's only got 2 empty slots. 1 MP cost. Yeah, so that's the kind of stuff we're getting for drops from this guy. So it's not all too bad. But most of it's just not quite enough slots to be useful to me. And then we got a max hit anyway, since Orin wasn't at full health. And I think it was a critical hit, too. I think I'll just let him get taken out again and have the Auto Phoenix kick in for one of them. Worst case scenario, I'm wrong and it takes us all out. Which just means I gotta do another fight. And I wasted a little bit of money, maybe. Yeah, I mean, it cuts them down pretty close. Could save some Phoenix Downs by doing it a little differently, but they're cheap enough. I'm not really too worried about that. I wanted to check where we're at anyway. Okay. Wait, you know, I think I'd said it wrong earlier when I was talking about how much I needed to build up to get it up to 100. I needed 52. But I think for some reason I like cut that in half. Thinking only getting one drop maybe instead of the two. But yeah, I needed 13 and I'm already at 10, so 2 more fights will be enough to get that done. And if I don't want to get anybody else above 100, that will make us done with Greater Sphere because I don't have to get more of those. It's just the Fortune Spears that I gotta get more of for everybody. I guess what I could do here, instead of having him just hit the thing, since it doesn't matter that much, is we'll have him heal up. That way he can survive another Ultima. And I don't know why I did that. I should have done the attack rails there. Because I was thinking I still needed to fill his overdrive, but so much for my planning with Auron there. Well, okay, he gets another turn. Let's do it again. Just drawing this out a little bit. I guess with the hydraulic press, it'll probably bring him down closer to the point where Ultima will take him out anyway. Yeah, I mean, let's just go ahead and hit him. As long as I don't mess this up, this will be fine anyway. We almost got to the point, though, where the enemy actually got his turn here. At least I've been pretty spot on in the attack rail so far. Probably jinxed it for myself, but, you know, as you do. Or for one of these last fights, I'll probably get a Dark Matter drop or something. Okay, this might be the last one of these I have to do, depending on what else I decide to do with that luck stat. And there are probably still a few other luck nodes that I haven't unlocked on the grid. I don't know if they'd be 4s though. At this point though, I might unlock them anyway, as we're going by. Because if I don't max luck out to 255, I don't know if we'll actually get to the point that I need to use any more than what's already empty on the grid to get the magic up there. And really, I'm not sure if the magic stat matters as much. If I'm gonna rely on attack rails for most of the battles. I think it'll already be doing its max damage, so probably what does it really matter? Don't get me wrong, I still plan on showing it off and doing that. Alright, give me 2 more luck spheres, please. And just to show, if anybody's wondering why I'm planning on waiting on getting the magic ones, is because since Yuna has 1 MP cost on her celestial weapon, and so does Lulu, I want to get them to the point where they can use Ultima and double cast with those weapons, so that should make it a lot easier to get the jumbo plan. And not just having those abilities, I also want their stats to be about as high as can be going into that, just to speed it up. Alright, let's sell the rest of the weapons we picked up and armor. Not too many of them here. I'm still already up to 660,000 again, though, for Gil. So even though I had to spend a lot to get Titus's weapon customized, I still have enough money for now. And we'll gain more here, I'm sure, by the drops from the Earth Eater. I'm not sure what he drops, though, as far as weapons and armor. I don't remember. We'll find out, though. Let's just have him hit. Why didn't that fill Walker's overdrive at all? I didn't change anything there. And that won't land, or that won't do anything because I have Comrade, so let's have somebody other than Walker. That'll do it. I'm not 100% sure how this is going to go with these. Seems like it'll be a little less predictable. Just because I am counting more on who he's going to use that flare on, and I don't get to control it as much as like the Greater Sphere, which I knew that one was going to hit everybody with Ultima. For these flares, it's best if it hits Riku. for my overdrive purposes. I don't really need Riku's damage, I just want the chance for her to get hit with the flare. Hopefully it doesn't matter too much that he's at half HP. His strength seems to be high enough now that that's not really going to affect things too much here, it looks like. I think we'll just go right in without healing. Yeah, that, maybe it's that Megaton Punch has like a death spell attached to it and it's not doing physical damage to take her out. Maybe that's why Wakka's Overdrive doesn't fill up for that. I guess I thought Comrade... Well, it fills when allies take damage, right? So maybe Death doesn't... Maybe it doesn't consider that to be, like, damage, per se. It's like getting hit with a status effect, like Sleep or something, or Darkness instead. Riku. I'm cheering for her demise. I'm not going to wait until I take out all of these guys, I don't think, to go into the sewer grid. I just want to build up some of it at least, so we'll do another fight or two before I do that. And then we can see what these drops that he's giving me are worth. High Wind sounds like it's probably a triple overdrive one, because I've had some of them before. But I think a lot of these originals have a chance to drop triple overdrive weapons. Preemptive for what that's worth. It's actually kind of hoping Wakka just knock him out in one hit, or knock him over. And I don't think Riku will do it, so yeah, let's do that. Now I'll let her hit him. That's enough to fill it up again, at least. Auron has to get hit twice to fill it. Riku only has to get hit once to fill it up. I wonder if I brought another weaker character in, maybe if that would be better. Because I wonder if that's why it's not working as well for Auron, because his defense is higher, so he's not technically taking as much damage, even if it does knock him out. I don't know if it really makes that much of a difference that I'm gonna... Yeah. Just keep hitting Orin now. Say whoever else I bring in wouldn't have auto haste and all that stuff, but I don't care as much about that. Auto Phoenix, I suppose I care a little more about. But as long as I keep Riku in, she has that too, so shouldn't matter that much. I think I'm going to take a break and go through the Spear Grid after this one. This one kind of made me fight for it, so take a little break. Check what those drops are selling for. Okay, well, yeah, triple overdrive, but they can also be 4 slots. So that is not a bad one at all, worth 150,000. That could have saved me a lot of money if I would have gotten one of those drops to make Titus's weapon. But, oh well. We already got it now. But if I do enough of those, enough of these fights here, I'll probably get back up to my 2.5 million gil in no time. No. I think the best way is to probably... We'll just dip in here to pick up these couple, and then backtrack a little bit there. I don't have the Fortune Spheres yet for these, but I can at least lay those down. And that makes 5 more that I want to put down, I think. Because I'll save the last one, at least for now. And I'm going to have at least that many empty nodes in this next one here, so that'll take care of luck for me, for now at least. Just see where we're at. Okay, yep, we're up to 75. So I need 7 total, so 4 of these fights should do it. At least I think I'm right on that. Alright, good at hit Riku. I was thinking I was going to go ahead and swap Auron out anyway, but I kind of forgot to do that. What do I want to bring in? Probably rather get Yuna filled up first, just because she has summoning, which is still pretty good too. If I get her stats boosted up, and then I have Anima available. That overdrive is still pretty beefy. And now, as long as he doesn't hit Wakka, either one of the girls should get Wakka's overdrive filled up. Yep, just like that. Not very chivalrous, or chivalric. Chivalrous, I think, is the correct term. Not very chivalrous of Wakka to let the women be his cannon fodder here, but gotta do what you gotta do in war, right? Didn't I already do 2 attack reels on this guy? Maybe he's like 1 hit away. Yeah, there we go. Glad I didn't waste it. Now we're built up to start off the next fight with one. Although I think I still want to knock him over before we use it, because I think he takes more damage when he's on his back than when he's standing up. Can't quite knock him over with 1 hit, but his next hit should do it. And the next one's his turn anyway, so we can go ahead and use attack reels now. Yeah, I think since I'm going to get Wakka where I want him for luck here, what I'll do for the rest of the day after that is we'll get a little bit of time left. And then going forward next time, we'll start moving other people around the grid and getting them filled out. Since I want to use Lulu and Yuna for their 1 MP for the Jumbo Plan, I'll probably work on them next. At least that's the idea. The only thing then is, do I want to at least get them something with like auto haste so it makes them a little faster going through some of that, or I guess I can always just cast Haste Stega with Wakka at the beginning of a battle. Let's do 1 more and then we'll go into the grid and do what we can again. I think I still need it 1 or 2 more, but just break it up a little bit. And just so I don't forget where I'm at. Although, I guess with this guy going over isn't going to be a bad thing, because I'll still need more of these fortune spheres for everybody else anyway. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I still need him to use Flare here. That's fine. If Wakka hits him, he does that more damage, so... And as I have shown now that we certainly putting him with 2 attack reels is just the bare minimum basically to take care of this guy. Now, actually, let's just do that because I still need Walker's gauge filled up here. I think I want to heal Walker a little too, maybe. Although I'm willing to try this out and see if the attack reels still do 45 to 50,000 damage a hit. Yeah, it's still right there, so no problem with that. Another overkill. Another thing I've noticed here, and I kind of hesitate to say it, but I wonder if these guys can drop dark matter because I haven't seen any so far here. At least not today, and I don't really remember if I had any before. Well, there's an auto potion drop for a couple of them. And there's my big triple overdrive one again. And that gets us over 1 million. Alright, we'll move him up there, but I don't think I'm gonna use those yet. Well, yeah, I was kind of debating whether or not I wanted to use one more or not. I think I'd like to put him over 100. So I will use one more of them, but I still need another fortune sphere for it anyway. Wrong target. Oh, come on. Time. Almost fumbled that one, but I still kept my streak going for today. I almost just wanted to see how much Yuna's attack would do to this guy, because I'm pretty sure her strength is even lower than Riku's, and Riku's doing like 400. But I don't need another flare at this point, so it'll have to wait. Maybe she'll get another chance later. Although I guess after this, I'm going to start making her stats go higher, so... Let's go ahead and sell that blade. Kind of wanted to see if it'd do one of the 150,000 ones. Still 45,000 isn't too bad. Let's go ahead and while I'm thinking about it, restock my Phoenix Downs. I had used up 60 of them, so there is that. Alright, and with that, we got luck up over 100 for Wakka, and most of his abilities maxed out, other than the magic and the luck then. I guess Yuna does have a few levels built up, so let's go ahead and give her what I can. Trying to remember, why was she over here? I brought her here to get double cast, maybe? I think it's because all of these other nodes were empty. And actually, let's sort it back to regular. And we'll have to start doing some more farming for more of these other spheres too. Which way do I want to go with her? Do I want to backtrack? If she backtracks over places she's already been, I guess that'll use less levels. She'll actually get more done in that. And plus, a lot of these are going to be worth 4, because they're ones that I added in. So I think that's the best way to go. Although it's going to be a lot of the same kind, so I'll just burn through my speed faster, I guess. Actually, didn't quite do this the most optimal way. I forgot about this being a dead end up here.
Bye.
Almost, yeah, I couldn't really tell if this one was unlocked or not with her name over it there. And yeah, this one went to a dead end there otherwise. Get that one there, but then I think I'll actually go back this way, I think, and go up around to finish these off and connect back to where she started over here to get all that completed. And should I keep Riku going while I'm at it here? She's actually near some of the ones that we still haven't filled in the empty nodes for. And she's by some of these luck ones. I don't have enough fortunes to unlock both of them here. I guess we'll have to fight another Earth Eater. I think I'll just leave her there for now, though. And what we're gonna do... Well, I guess that doesn't really matter for Wakka. Let's just leave him on Comrade as well, because I'm gonna go and do the Don Tomberry trick next. Probably not today yet, because we're about at the end, but I'll get it set up so next time I can just start in with it. But let's go ahead and move Lulu in instead of Riku, so I'll get Lulu and Yuna going. Although Lulu doesn't really need any there. I have a lot of levels for her to use up first. Yeah, I'm not worried about him picking up any levels anyway, since he's already almost maxed out. But let's actually leave him on the world champion and just let him take out Don Tomberry. They're all Comrade, and the girls have their triple AP farming weapons on, so that's good. Where is Lulu at? There are a few she could backtrack for as well, but I think with her, I'll just keep going up this way first. Yeah, she's got a lot to do. And we will need to farm for some of these spheres as well once I run out of the speed and the mana and the power and all that. Yeah, the only one I have a lot of is the ability ones. Quite a few mana. But I'll decide how I want to tackle that starting next time. And we'll go ahead and call it here for today. Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow. And we'll catch you next time.